Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. It's your long-awaited NOR video for this week. I'm actually sitting out by the lake on my campus. It's really pretty. See? This is my NOR spot. Actually, I guess it's AOR, afternoon of reflection, but you know, same difference. Something God's really been laying on my heart lately is, or convicting me of, I guess, is my self-absorption, I guess, and unwillingness to surrender everything to Him. I'm just going to read something I wrote last semester that kind of describes that a little bit. God, help me to see that there's more to this than me, that there are more important things than my satisfaction, because when I can't find traction, like a chain reaction, my life collapses in on itself, as if I were all that mattered. And with a clatter to the ground falls the unfulfilled hope that maybe I could look outside of myself for 1 second. If you beckoned, would I come? Would I run away from all I know? Could I let go of my selfish insecurities, rid myself of this me disease? Could it be that there's something out there, that somewhere if I dare to look, something else matters more? If I say I'm not who I was before, am I? Am I capable of change? Can I rearrange my priorities to make room for a greater authority? I think one thing I learned over this summer was that, yes, I can change, which was a really great thing to learn. But at the same time, like, it's not constant. I have to continually surrender things to God. Like, God totally blew my mind this summer. Like, I was struggling through so much stuff, and God just brought me through so much of that, because I learned to trust Him and to surrender, just surrender my life to Him, surrender my fear. But it's not something that I can do one time and then it's like, oh, I'm good now. Something I have to continually do every day, and I mean, I don't always, sad to say, but, so what He's been convicting me of lately is that I need to continually surrender my fear to Him. I mean, there's so much I'm afraid of, you know, just like people's opinions, just fear of rejection, fear of failing, fear of what it would mean if I actually let go of everything. But God is so much greater than our fear, and He calls us to surrender everything to Him. I have some verses here. I'm reading kind of out of this weird Bible right now. It doesn't have verse numbers. It's a new version of the New Testament that's put in chronological order, and they took out the verse numbers for some reason. But I know it's in Luke. So Jesus says, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me." So it isn't something that you just do one time, give up everything. Daily, we must take up our crosses and follow Christ. And another verse in Luke says, "But seek His kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well." Just saying that putting God first in our lives is the most important thing, and other things kind of fall into place, which is, you know, hard for me to grasp a lot of times when it seems like other things are so much more worrisome. And then in Isaiah 43, God says, "Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name, you are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze." Then in Psalm 46, most of you probably know this, "God is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging." So I don't think the mountains have fallen into the heart of the sea yet in my life. I don't know about you, but I think a lot of times I'm afraid for no good reason. because if we really have our minds set on Christ, then that stuff just kind of falls away, our worries and our fear. So I guess this week I just encourage you guys to ask God to show you an area that you need to surrender to Him. I'm convinced that our failure to surrender stuff to God is just a result of fear, in whatever type of fear it might be. But I don't know if there's something you're really struggling with right now, or just something that you may not realize is an issue in your life. But yeah, just ask God to show you that, and to learn to surrender your fear to Him daily. Not that I can say I do that. I'm really bad at consistency, but yes, that's just something to think and pray about this week. Keep those scriptures in mind. So yeah, ooh, bug. I miss you all a ton. I hope we can Google Plus soon. I keep seeming to miss those, but love you guys.